All of us probably take the structural stability of the south spans of the Grand Island Bridge complex for granted while crossing them, but considering the potentially destructive shaking energy from earthquakes like what we saw in the New York City area last week and here in western New York in February of 2023.
These recent earthquakes, exactly as you said, they're wake-up calls for us to walk around our infrastructure, our buildings, and make sure that they can survive what might be happening to them.
UB's Structural Engineering and Earthquake Simulation Laboratory has actually duplicated that seismic stress on a bridge.
These are very hard tests that in very few places can be done, and we've done them here in Buffalo.
And bridges in particular, because of their design and function, can be especially susceptible even if the cause of the damage is much different.
And as we saw in the bridge in Baltimore, it only takes one of the columns to go down, and then the entire bridge collapses.
That may have spurred this announcement of $39 million for the New York State Thruways application for funding to rehabilitate those south bridges of the Grand Island Crossing, perhaps with similar inspection work looking for significant wear and tear of support structures, as Watts Engineering of Buffalo staffers have done for the north spans. Some of the fixes may involve steel plating, but also the seismic dampers like those produced by Taylor Devices in North Tonawanda. Company President Alan Klembick says they have handled similar bridge retrofit projects here in the U.S. and around the world.
Picture like shock absorbers on your car, but we put much larger shock absorbers on bridges to protect against things like wind and earthquake again. And we normally put them in between places that have some kind of movement, either between the decking and the pier or between sections of the deck itself.
Now, the New York State Thruway Authority says this funding will cover that seismic retrofit work, rehabilitation repairs, roadway surface work to try to reduce chances of vehicle collisions on the bridge, as well as restoring the south side pedestrian walkways and general safety improvements overall for the bridges. Now, there's currently a $67 million separate upgrade project underway on the North Grand Island bridges. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.